Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something brand new from Kling AI called Kling Lab. Now, this is an update that might have flown under your radar, but trust me, it is absolutely packed with some serious game-changing potential.
Okay, so right now it's in a rollout beta, which means not everyone has it. But the early buzz, it suggests this could be a really major development for all of us AI creators. I mean, even at this super early stage, people are saying the potential is, and I quote, absolutely fire.
All right, so what is Kling Lab exactly? And probably the more important question on your mind, how do you get your hands on it to start playing around? Well, try not to think of it as just another tool. Think of it more like a shared workbench for your AI projects. It's a whole workspace designed from the ground up to make your creative process more visual, way more powerful, and this is the key, a lot more collaborative. So, like I said, it's not open to everyone just yet. If you want to check if you're in, just head to your Kling homepage and look on the left-hand side. If you see Kling Labs with that little green beta tag next to it, congratulations, you've got access. If you don't see it, don't sweat it. The rollout is happening over the next month or so. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The interface is described as node-based. Now, I know that might sound a little technical or intimidating, but stick with me here, because the concept is actually way more intuitive than it sounds. Basically, it's a system that lets you see and control every single part of your creation process, from the very start to the very end. You're not just, typing a prompt into a mysterious box anymore. You're actually building the machine that creates for you. A really great way to think about it is like a visual recipe. Each ingredient or action is its own block. That's a node. And then you connect them together with these little lines, which they call noodles, to tell the AI exactly what you want it to do, step by step. And this is a perfect illustration of a super basic workflow. You've got a text node for your prompt, right? That connects to a generation node where you can pick your model and aspect ratio, and that leads straight to your final image. Simple, visual, and honestly, really powerful. But here's the thing. This whole node interface, as cool as it is, it's not the biggest news here. The most significant feature, the one that really could be a game changer, is something much more fundamental to how we all create with AI. And you might be sitting there wondering, okay, I can share a project, so what? What's so special about sharing a workflow? It is a huge deal because, as one source points out, right now, most AI tools have us all working in our own individual silos. We create stuff alone, and then we just share the finished product on Discord or X. KlingLab wants to completely break down those walls. It totally changes that whole dynamic. And the magic number you see here is 5. You can share a single workspace with up to 5 other people, and you can all be inside that lab working at the exact same time. And sharing is incredibly easy. You just find your Kling ID on your profile page, hit the share button inside your lab, and then paste in the ID of the person you want to invite. And just like that, you're building, you're experimenting, and you're generating together, all in real time. So, this is what's so crucial. This unlocks some seriously powerful new ways to create. Imagine a whole team fine-tuning a prompt together at the same time, or splitting up generation tasks to make the best use of everyone's credits. You can even copy an entire workflow from a lab someone shares with you and paste it right into your own private lab to mess around with. So, what does it actually feel like to use? Let's take a quick tour. The good news is there's really no steep learning curve here. Getting around your lab is designed to feel really familiar right from the start. The navigation is super intuitive. It uses all the standard controls you already know. Left-click to select stuff, right-click and hold to drag yourself around the canvas, and yep, your trusty Control-C and Control-V work for copying and pasting notes. Now, because these workspaces can turn into a total rat's nest of nodes and noodles really fast, Kling included a super simple, elegant solution. There's a single auto layout button. You click it, and poof, it instantly reorganizes everything and makes it all make sense again. But we have to remember, this is a beta. It's not a fully polished final product. So let's just set some realistic expectations for what you're going to find if you jump in right now. As one person put it, this is not comfy UI, at least not yet. The variety of nodes available right now is still pretty limited, so you can't get to that same wild level of complexity you might be used to in other, more mature systems.
So here's a quick breakdown of where things stand. The undo function, kind of buggy. There's no dark mode, which I know is a deal breaker for some of you, and you can't delete old labs yet, which is a bit weird. But on the flip side, the future looks incredibly bright. People are already hoping for more experimental nodes, community-shared workflows, and just more controls in general. This whole collaborative foundation could be what really sets Kling apart from everyone else. And that leaves us with a final, kind of provocative thought. We've spent the last couple of years mastering how to create with AI by ourselves. But Kling Lab is asking a totally different question. Is the true future of AI creativity actually collaborative? That's the big question this new tool leaves us with.